Hey guys, so this is the video about the benchwork for a model railway. You need a simple plan when it comes to start building benchwork, so you know what materials you need to be able to finish the project. This also helps you stay within budget and speeds up the process dramatically. I came up with the plan for the benchwork by making measurements for the room and the space that I have, and some requirements for what I want to see in my model railroad when it's finished. So my space is about 3 meters by 3 meters, so I can get a rather large layout, but too large and I'll lose interest and I won't be able to finish the railway. So I start with the plan for the track, then I build the benchwork around that. So I am using L girders because it lets me vary the height and make small adjustments where needed to be able to control the height of the track and the surroundings. So if I want a river, I cut the joist in half and drop the plywood down. We'll be doing that for the river bed on the Clementine side of the railway. As you can tell, when it comes to carpentry, we're not the best. It takes us a good few tries to get even a single nail in, but we built this in under a day because when we brought the wood, we got the hardware store to cut it to size. There's certain things they can't do, like cut some joists down at certain measurements, because that's something you're going to have to do. It's a pretty easy job with a jigsaw and a chisel, and because there's no track on it, it doesn't need to be perfect. The better it is, the better, but it's not the end of the world if you make small mistakes here and there. Just make sure to make your benchwork stand up well, because you don't want it to bow. If it bows, you're pretty much screwed and you're going to have to whip it all back up. There is no way to fix a bow table once it's bowed. When it comes to laying the track down onto the table, you can glue it using PVA or a sealant like you use in a bathroom. But with Kato Unitrack, there's these small holes and you just use a small pin vise to drill through them. You then get some tacks and you tack them from the top into your plywood surface. I wouldn't recommend using any other material other than Sandela and plywood, about 12mm forward the top of your railway, otherwise it will bow. If you use MDF, you won't be able to get any trap pins in, which includes trees, anything like that. It makes it just that much more difficult. At some point during this year, running up to Christmas, I'll be laying down the rest of the track and wiring it all up. I am using Kato's point motors, because they're built into their points, makes it that much more easy, and there's also got a manual switch to change the direction. They are Unifrog turnouts, so they're okay with DCC, but I'll be using my own switch panel to control them. I am not very good with electronics, but it should be interesting to do nonetheless. So I'll catch you next time. Thank you, goodbye, consider subscribing.